welcome everyone to Trails in the Sky, the first chapter, the remake of the original 2004 game. I'm kind of hopping on this game a little bit later. This game came out on the 19th. It is now the 30th as I'm playing it. A little late, but that is because I was actually in the process of playing the original game, the one that came out way long ago. And we actually just finished it 5 days ago. So now we are ready to play the remake. I can already identify what this font is. Ooh, and it turns italic when you hover over it. How fancy. Ooh. I will say, I also don't really like the fact that the game kind of forces you by default. Whoa. Ugh. The game kind of forces you by default to use a controller, but I'll get used to it. When I was playing this game a few days ago, I was playing it through keyboard. So I'm kind of used to keyboard controls, so it's going to take me a while to kind of adjust and everything. But the game is very fresh in my mind still. We just finished it a few days ago. It is still... Trails in the Sky is still the only Trails game I've played, specifically the first chapter. Have not played anything else. I'm not aware if they've changed anything in the game. I'm left completely ignorant to all of that, so I guess we'll see it as we go. But yes, we are here with Twitch chat. Yeah, the voice acting in this should spare you from having to strain your voice like last time. Yeah, there was no voice acting in the original, so I did all of it myself. A lot of voice changing. I'm not in great shape myself. I started some major repairs for a chicken pen and hurt my wrist. There's always something happening with you, Dale. So you can't type much? No worries, no worries. You will be entertained by what is on the screen. When I start to cough all of a sudden, it's apparently everything that happens to me happens to my chat. I get sick, my chat gets sick. I cough, my chat coughs. Yawning is always contagious, so it's not specifically me. But we're all interconnected together, apparently. First 5 Trails games got no voice acting. Game 6 gets you English voice acting. We had to get through 6 games. Yay! But yes, I actually don't even know what the voice actors sound like either. I've literally looked up nothing. I wanted to know nothing. I've not seen any of the trailers. I saw, like, well, I don't know, whatever, like, screenshots they put on, like, the Steam, shop, and then I did have one YouTube video pop up on my recommendation saying everything you need to know about Orbments and Trails in the Sky, first chapter remake, and I was like, nope, not clicking on that. I don't feel like I got 100% grasp on the Orbments in the original game, so I think I should hopefully be able to understand it better here since we're literally replaying the game in some way. But other than that, I'd say I guess we're ready to go. Ready further ado. I did like this game. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I docked 1 point for having no voice acting, which this game now does, and then another point for siblings, but not really trope. But you know, can't really do much about that. I don't like to play games hardcore. I don't like it when games are difficult. I like to have a fun time. I wouldn't say I like it when games are easy. I like a good balance. So we're going to be playing on normal. I also don't really feel like I'm that good at the Trails games either. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. No. Okay, we're playing on normal mode.
Where's Dad? The guild said he'd be back today. Shara's gone training around the kingdom too.
Shara? So is it Shara now? I think we were saying Shara. I don't know if I mean, that's not much pronunciation difference.
Maybe? I should practice with my staff some more before dinner.
Hey! I'm home!
Good to sound volume? Perfect. Okay. Also how it sounds in regards to my voice.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle.
Cassius! You look so young.
Did you watch the house like a good little girl?
Don't ever say that again,
You
Cassius.
got that right. Are you okay, Dad? You're not.
Each person will pronounce names differently too? No, we hate that. If you're gonna pronounce it wrong, at least make it consistent, not have different pronunciation every single time.
I got a little gift.
It looks like he's carrying a dead body.
Really?
Like, you know that scene from Star Wars, episode
Sneakers?
3, where Anakin's carrying his
For my
mom
staff?
back to his house? Back to the home he and Padme
Where
are
did I
staying
go
at in,
wrong?
what was it, Tatooine?
You know, girls usually want pretty clothes or accessories.
I I like pretty clothes, but I just get them all dirty. And I don't want to accidentally break the accessories while playing. Anyway, Dad, what's with the blanket?
You know, this voice for Estelle,
Is
I know
that
this is
my
her little
gift?
kid voice, but I can imagine
Oh,
what her
well
teenage
spotted.
voice is going to sound like, and I think it's going to sound quite
And
accurate.
up.
Yes. Estelle's little hair and ten, very bouncy pretty. Her ahoge.
Well, anyway, pretty good looking kid, don't you think?
Kind of a weird thing to say about a 10-year-old, but okay.
Who is this boy?
No need to yell. You'll wake him up.
Wake him up? Is he even alive? He's totally
He's
limp.
alive.
I gave him first aid, so his life isn't at risk.
And the fact we
But
know what
it
this
really
is
is
about
important
now.
he gets some proper
What
rest.
literally just happened.
I'll get him to bed. So, can you go boil some water for me, Estelle?
Roger.
Hannah, welcome to the stream. Hey, we literally just started. We're playing the remake of Trails in the Sky
He
today.
sure is sleeping. He's about my age, right? I've never seen anyone with pitch black hair before.
Yeah, pretty striking, isn't it? His eyes are amber, by the way.
Oh?
Estelle 3000,
sorry.
welcome to Renat.
What the heck is going on here? Who is he? Why is he hurt? And why did you bring him home, Dad? Is he your secret love child? Were you two-timing on Mom?
I forget that
Where'd you
she
even
actually
learn
says
those
all this in
words?
the original, right? It's been so long.
It's gotta be Scheherazade.
Yeah,
It's been millions of years since the last time we were playing the
That
remake.
precocious
Yup, we
girl.
are.
Anyway, I ran across this kid while I was working. I don't even know his name.
Working? As a bracer?
Sorta. Oh,
Sorta.
What?
He responds sorta?
he's waking up.
Hello, Joshua. Oh, guess name spoiler.
Wow.
Or not
His
really.
eyes really are amber.
Where am I?
Kid, you awake? This is my place, so you got nothing to worry about.
They're as amber as fossils. They look like super
What's
yellow
going on here?
on my end for some reason.
You must be crazy.
Actually, they look more saturated on stream than they do on my end.
Why?
Huh.
Why didn't you just leave me there?
Is this Zach Aguilar? Sounds similar to
I
him.
can't really say. Well, let's just call it happenstance.
Are all the voice
No
actors like,
way!
Cassius Bright, do you know what you've done? Hey!
no, this isn't Zach Aguilar. They're
Quit
like,
yelling. You sure
not,
loud for someone as
not
beat up as
famous
you
voice
are.
actors, right?
You'll make your injuries worse.
Who are you?
I'm Estelle.
You said Cassie's like young, he's
Estelle
only in his
Bright.
early 40s. Actually, in the scene, he's in his 30s.
She's my daughter.
Yeah.
I
I
told
remember
you I
he
had
said
a
he
daughter
had
about your
his daughter younger, right?
You did? Wait, that's not what matters.
No more yelling.
All right. But
The animated
what
kick
you
in
did was
3D.
way worse than yelling.
I'll say
Wanna
the
see
the
that
guy
again?
doing the kid's voice is really good.
You're
Usually, you know, when
making
guys
my
do like
injuries
younger kid
worse.
voices, it doesn't
Are
always
you
sound very
sure
convincing,
about
but
that?
this one's pretty convincing.
Never mind.
Well, in this house, we do as Estelle demands.
Just a line on her
Not
feet
even I'm a
afterward. That's
match
some
for her
serious
when she's
agility.
upset.
You're typically when we learn like those front
I
side
can
kicks or
tell.
air kicks, at least in karate, because it seems like a lot of Stell's movements, they
By the
remind me a
way,
little bit of karate.
Aren't you forgetting
Um,
something?
Also, since she uses a bow staff too, like
Your name.
it's not a successful
Cough it
kick
up.
unless you can't
I
drop
already
back on
told you
both your feet.
mine.
Like that's part of the training to learning that kick is to
It's
also
not
to be able to
fair
land on
that
your 2 feet
I'm
as
the only
well.
one who doesn't get to know.
Unless you're intending for that kick to become like a scissor clasp, then you land on your 2 feet typically.
Makes sense. No point in hiding it now. It's a pain if we don't know. Just tell us.
His name. Do you know your name?
All right.
45 after the scene ends, so when Estelle and Josh were 16. So yeah, he had his kid. He had Estelle when he was 20-ish.
My name is...
19, 20-ish. Oh, anime cutscene. Or not really anime. Yay! Cool. Is this game still turn-based? Or did they change it to like kind of like Tales and Symphonia style? Because I would prefer that, but it's fine if it's still turn-based, I guess, but... Shara! They made her look younger, which actually I think is fair, because she's supposed to be only 23, right? And Ollie! Aww. Damn, look at those arm muscles. She almost drowned that airship with her stuff. But at the very least, they got her. Wait, is this music copyrighted? Wait, they're showing like so much of the game. Ooh. Good thing we already know what happens, but for those of you that don't. Oh gosh, hold on. Wait, I can't keep up with chat. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to click out of the game because then it'll pause. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to go back. Did my mouse just die? I can't see my past chat. Okay, well, that's lost in the void. Hello, Valid on TikTok. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the cookies. Also, Geyser, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. The Trails in a Nutshell spoils a lot. Intro Secrets is very spoiler filled. Oh, and also thank you for following on Twitch as well, Valid. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for dropping by. You bring Doritos.
So
Ooh, I don't like Doritos. I'm not a Doritos fan.
That was a good night's rest. I think it's Dad's turn to make us breakfast today.
I like the voice. I think it suits her.
Now then, I wonder if Josh.
I do not like
still in
Doritos
bed
because they're
sleeping.
unhealthy and junky and they taste artificial as heck.
Oh, I guess he's up already.
But welcome, guys, and I'm glad you can make it for the intro of the remake.
All right. I should get dressed too.
You know what? Her voice actually does sound really similar to the little bit of voice acting we got in the original, the remake. Did they recast? It's all a different cast, right? It's not the same people? You want to eat junk? If I want to eat junk food, I don't pick up Doritos.
Not bad, Joshua.
I wish I could play harmonica like this. Like, also like Matt in
Good morning,
Digimon.
Estelle.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Yeah, the Joshua voice is obviously very different from the original, but Estelle sounds almost very similar. They brought back Estelle and Joshua's videos from the first game. Really? Why does Joshua sound different? He doesn't sound as deep voice. Wait, how old are the actors now then? Damn. You know, they usually say, like, when you bring back a voice actor after so many years, usually they'll be out of practice. Like, one example I can really, like, that really strikes me is, in Xenoblade, that game originally came out in 2010, and then they did, like, a remake port for the Switch, and it had been, like, I think, like, 10-ish years at that point, and the character Melia sounds very different from the original game to, like, the like kind of like sequel content that they provided for that. As well as in Xenoblade 3, she also sounds a lot different. It's probably, for Xenoblade 3 I could understand because she matured, but in Xenoblade, like that, what was it called, Future Reconnected or something like that, she sounded like a lot different, and only a couple years had technically passed. But here, I thought it still sounded like pretty similar. Joshua was a little different, but maybe, here's what I'm getting. Joshua sounded a lot deeper in the original, but then again, when you think about it, like a 16-year-old boy, very rarely, I mean some teenage boys do, their voices don't sound that deep. So maybe he pitched it up higher to sound more teen-like, which I think would actually suits much better. The Doritos are terrible. Pretty sure they're colored to Kingdom Come. Chills is actually really good at recasting VAs. Ooh. My brother, he's gonna hate me but my brother does this thing where every night at midnight, he goes downstairs and he eats Doritos. Every night at midnight, he eats Doritos. And I'm just like, bro, you spend so much money on Doritos. Also, how can you eat so many Doritos every night?
Nah, I just woke up. Look at you, Joshua, being so cheeky so early in the morning.
Why? Because he loves Doritos. He's been eating Doritos since he was 3 years old, and it never stopped.
You're gonna make your big sister swoon, you know that?
Big sister, we're the same age.
That's where you're wrong. Even if we are the same age, I was living here long before you.
Midnight snacks are not good on diet. I don't know, he's still skinny as hell. I mean, his tummy's a little big, but the rest of his body's really skinny. Yeah, usually I try not to eat past 9 o'clock unless if I really haven't eaten all day, but very rarely do I let that happen. And he's gonna get fat eating, man, he doesn't care.
And that
He doesn't
makes
care.
me your senior.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Hey, that wasn't very respectful. But that was a nice song. A happy tune with a hint of sadness. I like your other songs too, but that one's my favorite. What was it called again?
It's called The Whereabouts of Life.
I like how they also did facial expressions. There are some games where they don't do that at all. Like, they'll have 3D models, but they won't have facial expressions. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, that one. The Whereabouts of Light. Ah, if only I could play the harmonica like you do. It may look easy, but it's way harder
Is it still
than it
taller
looks.
than Joshua, or is it just because he's leaning against the
Compared
rail?
to your skills with a staff, I think it's pretty easy. It's just a matter of focus.
I just get sleepy whenever I try to do that kind of mental stuff. Joshua, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but you should try to be more active too. All you do is read and polish your weapons. You're never going to get a girlfriend by staying all cooped up here
You
in the
said
house.
you need hobbies.
Well, excuse me for having unpopular hobbies. Besides, you're one to talk. I wouldn't exactly call your hobbies normal.
Okay, wait, I still feel like I have heard Joshua's voice somewhere else. What are some other roles his voice actor has had?
Fishing, bug catching, collecting sports shoes.
What's wrong with those? I like what I like.
The anime facial expressions though. Those could have been a little different.
I grew out of bug catching years ago.
Did you though?
Hey, Estelle! Joshua!
Oh, morning, Dad.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready?
Yep, all done. The two of you should come downstairs before it gets cold.
He's got some eyebrows on fleek, look at him.
Roger.
We'll be right down.
That was great. Ugh, I'm so full.
You sure have an appetite.
What's wrong with that? You gotta eat and sleep a lot if you want to grow big.
It's important to eat right. and
Johnny
get proper
Young Bosch?
energy.
Okay, I was like, no wonder he sounds familiar. Whoa, wait, was he always the original voice actor? You said he was, right? Oh my gosh. I knew Bro was always a good voice actor, and he's been voice acting for a long time, but I didn't think it was... Damn, he even had iconic roles that young, too?
You two have your last day of training at the guild today, right?
Yes, but
Also,
it's
kinda
just a
thank you for the
review
lyric.
of everything we've learned so far.
Once that's done, we'll be racers just like you, Dad.
Doritos toxic chemical soup. Have a plain old nacho chip made of corn, salt, and water, no chemical flavorings. I don't really like tortilla chips in general. I don't know, maybe I just don't like corn-based chips. I think I just don't like corn.
You won't get to treat me like a kid anymore.
I think that's
Don't
what
get
it
too
is.
ahead of
That's why I
yourself.
don't like Doritos, because they're corn chips.
You'll be starting off as a junior bracer.
I'll eat the
Nothing
like
more than
actual
a trainee.
corn. Anything else, and like popcorn. Like that's it.
If you want me to treat you like a grown-up, you'd better hurry up and become a senior bracer.
Challenge accepted. Just you watch. I'm gonna rack
He's
up
been Josh's
achievements
face for
and
the
become
past.
a way
Oh, okay,
better
so he's
bracer
not
than
the
you,
original.
Dad.
Okay, so he was recasted. Joshua shows up again in more recent games? Is what you're telling me? Real popcorn's so
Go
good though.
ahead and try.
Exactly. When you like just buy the kernels and then pop it in like a popcorn machine maker yourself. Ooh. Like just like one that you keep on your little desk.
Why are you two always so competitive? Besides, Estelle, you've got more important things to focus on. You still have to pass the exam at the end of the day today.
Huh? What exam?
Don't tell me you already forgot.
I love Johnny Young Bosch's voice. It's so good. I don't know. There's something about his voice that I just love listening to.
They're going to test us on everything we've learned.
Originally had Japanese voices, so of course no English VA was original. Wait, but Estelle sounds like almost exactly the same from like the 2004. Like when we hear like her like hiya and her grunts and stuff.
Shara said that if you don't pass, you'll have to take supplementary training.
I don't know why I can't see my mouse.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot. Now that you mention it,
Oh, in order to access my mouse, I have to do that. What the heck?
maybe Shara did say something like that. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're always like this, so carefree. Or maybe careless is a better word.
It's something else, isn't it?
Okay, hold on. Messing with my Vtuber camera.
I don't know where you got all that endless optimism from.
Endless optimism.
Excuse you. I'm not half as bad as you are, Dad.
Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Anyway, we should head into town soon, Estelle. Shara is waiting for us at the guild.
Gotcha. Shara gets real scary when we make her wait. Oh, Dad. It's my turn to make dinner.
I want to
tonight.
hear
Is there
Shara's
anything
voice.
you want to eat?
I want to hear the sadist voice that she has. The sadist mommy
I'm
voice.
taking requests.
Requests, eh? How about Rouen-style steamed fish with balsamic vinegar?
Balsamic. What?
Dude, I love balsamic vinegar. I think I said that in the original as well. When we were playing the original, I was like, dude, I love balsamic vinegar. It's so good.
I think that might be somewhat beyond Estelle's
Stephanie
abilities.
Seth, for the past 14 years, enlisted her as one of the 2 VAs for Trails in the Sky. Okay, so she is the original. Okay. Joshua's voice actor was someone else, though,
Well,
apparently.
it was worth a shot. How about the usual fried fish? Or omelets, if you prefer. Just try and keep it edible, please.
Rude. But you're not exactly wrong.
Oh, actually, I do have one request. Could you go to the general store and buy me a copy of the Liberal News? The newest issue should be out today.
Got it. Liberal News General Store.
Received 500 Mira.
Consider the rest
we're
your
broke
allowance.
again, guys. No. My 140k Mira gone. The best popcorn is Indian corn, so much better than field corn. I'm trying to remember if I have had Indian corn. I think I might have, but I don't remember what it tasted like. It must have been a long time ago. I tried balsamic vinegar recently. I'm afraid it's not meant to be. Why would you put it on pizza? Okay, that's on you. Why would you put that on pizza?
But don't spend it all in one place.
Yay! Thanks.
Well then, Dad, we'll be going now.
I will say, as a martial artist, Estelle, your long pigtails are a bit of a detriment.
Okay.
You should
well,
probably
best
cut
of
those a
luck to
little
you
bit
both.
shorter.
And give
Because
Shara
they're
my
heavy.
regards.
And because they're long, they could also slow down your movements. or make your movements less accurate. Check your navigation and head to Vesta Story. Oh, the maps. Oh my god, we haven't seen that lady in forever. What was her name? You can check... Okay, oh my gosh. I have to get used to controls. Okay, I need to switch the camera already. Cause you guys know me. I'm a... Options? I'm an inverted camera. There we go, inverted. Did it save? Yes, okay. Whoa! Oh, their artwork is cute! Look at them! Look at them! Costumes. I did not buy the deluxe edition, so we're probably not gonna have costumes, which is fine. According to Behind the Voice Actor, Daniel Bosch was VA for original. Really? Oh, I mean, he's gotten a lot. He's gotten a lot better at voice acting since then. I mean, he's like one of the top. Oh, I don't want to say he's one of, or actually, yeah, he's a very popular voice actor. Check on the beds. Oh, wait, I was like, why are you asking me to check the beds? It's because of the feng shui is much better. Yes, yes. Much better. I don't know how I feel about a plant by the foot at the bed, but I mean, it's still better than having the bed be like right here in the center of the room. White wine vinegar works great in dough, so I thought balsamic might work. They're not the same! Just because they're both vinegars doesn't mean they're the same. Very nice updated pictures for the modern trails. The beds are now placed for more normally. At least this one is. I don't. This is Joshua's room, right? I don't remember Joshua's bed in the original being awkward. So I think we need to check Estelle's room. I think hers was also okay, from what I remember. There's so many rooms. Right, family house. Oh, they're running. Cute. Dinner requests. Is there anything I can just, like, get from out here? No. Wow, what a beautiful view of rocks. Wow, so great. I mean, I think the beds in the house. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't really remember the beds being too outlandish in the original. It was like once we started getting to like this the more city areas, and I was like, huh? Got a teddy bear, her bow staff, her vanity. A huge mirror for vanity. She's got a little hat. Hers, okay, I can kind of accept hers because it's like in front of the window. My bed is kind of like that. Not really. I mean, it's still like slightly pushed over in my room. I think having a bed in front of a window makes sense, in my opinion, as long as it's centered and against a wall. I think the biggest problem is that a lot of the beds were not against a wall. That's another thing. I think this is fine. Actually, I would move this table to be like maybe over here, so that maybe instead it like have like a couple of like couches and a mini coffee table in here instead. But I mean, that's just me. That is a cute hat. Plus, should we buy the window where it can get light? Maybe it's a fake plant. Are those the original sprites when they're running on the loading screen? Yeah, they look. Yeah, I believe it's the original. They look the same. Which I guess like that's a cute little Easter egg, I guess. Since it's a loading screen, they don't have to really do too much different. The main menu can change equipment, use items, and character statuses. We already know that. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember I would kind of always use Estelle in the original. I forgot, we could switch, could I switch characters if I wanted to? I don't remember. I don't think I ever really properly tried. I just always used Estelle, because why not? There's a log for practicing staff techniques. You know, when I was learning the bow staff, we didn't use logs. We used each other. We were whacking each other. That's how we trained. Person to person. Is there a dash button? Oh yeah, here we go. I was about to say, they're moving a lot slower compared to the original. Okay, so we're going into town. Ooh, shiny butterflies.
It's a beautiful day today. Perfect weather for exams.
What an opportunist. But that's what makes you Estelle, probably.
Oh god, the map is so
Next
much
stop,
tinier.
The city of Roland.
Looks like there aren't any monsters around here now.
Must have ran away in fear from the great bracer Estelle.
You're not a bracer yet.
Switch leader. Okay. Is there anything that I should keep out and look for? I don't think I had to in the original, but if they've added something
An
new.
exam, huh?
Come on, it's too late to back out now.
It's too late to back out. You guys sure the game's not too loud? City of Roland. Oh, it's so pretty. I like how they still kept it like looking
Looks like
almost
we're
the
right
same
on
as the
time.
original. It's good? Okay.
Not too early, not too late.
I learned single stick against Random Dale, but his wrist got bad, so a few trees suffered. Oh no!
Ugh. I just graduated from church Sunday school too. I didn't think I'd have to study this much.
Even
just
you
to
haven't
become a
finished the remake?
bracer.
Well, you better finish so you can guide me on it.
Well, today's our last day. Besides, you chose to do this. You can't complain about it now.
I guess you're right. All right. I'll give it my all and make it through Sheriff's training.
That's the spirit. All right.
You don't
Then
even
let's head
own
to the
it?
Bracer Guild then.
Wait, I thought you owned the game, huh? I thought you and Star were playing the game. Or was it only the original you guys were playing?
We still have time before the exam, so it might be nice to see how people are doing around town.
Is this available on PC? Yeah, I bought the PC version. I kind of wish I bought a physical, but too late now.
Oh, that's a great idea. We can take a breather before the
I
exam.
bought this on Steam. I'm playing on PC. We play the original, we have the demo of this one. Oh. But yeah, I'm technically, I am playing on my PC, but the game says you have to use a controller to play it. Enjoy conversations with local townspeople. As the story progresses, their dialogue will gradually change. You must get it! Yes, Dunrunner! Just make sure you have some sort of controller to plug in. Ooh. My gosh. Oh, the NPCs are here. What is this? That cat looks like he wants to jump in it.
Hey, Estelle and Joshua. Training at the guild
Oh,
again?
I love how the NPCs are just like chatting
And
about.
today's the last day.
Only if we pass. We've got to go, Estelle. We can't be late.
Okay. This is the Bracer Guild. Did I wanna wait? There's a blue dot on the map. What does that mean? What do the blue dots on the map mean? Can I attack? No. There's blue dots and yellow dots. Looks like there's an NPC. Oh, there's no voice acting for you here. The weather's so nice today. I just know something good is about to happen. I can just feel it. Oh, we don't really want to probably go into anywhere we're not supposed to just yet. Even though we know what everything is. Alright, let's say hi to Shara.
Oh, good morning, Estelle.
Ina, that was her name.
Morning, Ina.
Good morning.
Sally and bad with control is very bad, especially bad 4 hours and 2-minute fight because I can't aim bad. That's why I don't like to play games that have aiming unless if I play on a PC. Like if I can use a mouse, if not, I try to avoid it. Like biggest reason why I don't like playing Genshin on PlayStation is because like there's some aiming controls, not a lot. Or even then, I feel like just like games like Genshin or Infinity Nikki on PlayStation are just kind of finicky in general.
Is Shara already here?
Cause there's just so many buttons you have to press, and it's like,
Yes,
I'd rather
she's
just play it on
waiting
either
for
my
you two on
phone
the
or
second floor.
PlayStation.
Once your training today is complete, you'll officially join the ranks of the Bracers.
Speaking of Genshin, oh my gosh, I almost spent money today on Llama. one of the new Nodcry characters. I was at pity like 77, and I only had 2 hours left until the update. And I was telling my coworker, I was like, oh shoot, am I gonna have to swipe because I really want her because she's cool, and I don't have any other Nodcry characters because I could not get Inefa. And I was just like, I want to play around with the lunar mechanics and stuff. And he was like, when was the last time you spent on the game? And I was like, 2 years ago. And he's like, oh, you really want to break that streak? And I was like, no, but I really want her because I can't get the next character Flynn because I don't have Inefa, and he relies heavily on Inefa. And I was like panicking. And then, but luckily, we did like this co-op thingy that gave like a bunch of Primo Gems, and I managed to get her. And I was like, and I had to win a 50-50. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. I won my 50-50 and I had to spend money. That usually does not happen to me. I usually always lose a 50-50. Anyways.
Good luck, you two.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll do our best.
No one asked, but I just wanted to rant about that real quick. Shara! I can't get any side quests. Are all the side quests the same as the original, or have they added any new side quests?